Hello, everyone. This is number 35 out of the 100 Lives Challenge. My name is Ingrid, and I want to talk to you about voice variation. When you have a person on stage that has a monotone voice, I can talk, I can just talk about anything, but you will never hear it because it sounds so monotone. That is not pleasant to listen to. And the only way to find out whether you are a monotone speaker or not is to record yourself. Now, I know that is scary. I know that's a different topic, different video. But if you just listen to it and you only hear you only hear one voice, only hear one tone, so to speak. You know, like music, you have several tones, and you only like, and then that means, for me, that means you're a monotone speaker, which is, I mean, if that's the way you speak. But if you want to be a speaker, if you want people to be engaged, if you want people to get excited, you want people to inspire, you know, sounding monotone will not get you across the message. So what do you do? What do you do? Usually, a lot of people say when they have a monotone type of voice, they say, yeah, but that's just the way I am. That's the way I sound. I disagree. Sorry, I disagree. And why? Because do you remember when you speak to a little child, a baby that you see for the first time? Oh, you're so funny. You're so beautiful. You hear that? That's a very high pitch. And you totally speak it differently in your resonance rooms. You can forget about that, but that's the singer nerd in me. But you're just doing so funny. That sound is oriented here, right? Now, imagine that you have an animal and he's walking across the garden, and you want him to get in because it starts raining or something. Yo, Fluffy, come in! That's more, I called him Fluffy. That's a more direct, hard sound, right? If you go, yo, Fluffy, come in. Because you normally speak like this, there is no much, Fluffy, come in. Fluffy, Fluffy, come in. He will not respond because it sounds, again, just like one tone, one voice. But if you would speak to that dog, would you really speak in that one tone, or would you go, yo, you know, would you start maybe not yelling, but it would have more lower sounds, go like that. I'm not even trying to pull it out because that will damage my voice. But your voice has different variations. When you speak to your lady next to you, if you're a man, or when you speak to your partner next to you, like, I love you so much. You do that in a much lower tone of voice than the speaking voice, right? Because if you go, you're so much, would the other one person believe that? No. So you naturally, you already have different types of voices to speak with, but you just never connected the dots, perhaps, or never noticed it. Well, try to notice it. Try to notice it. If you talk to a friend, you know, you talk with a very warm friend, how are you doing today? It's great to see you. And then you have I don't know, a dog or a cat from the neighbors. Say, hey, Fluffy, how are you doing, honey? That reaches a little bit higher. And then to your partner, oh, I love you so much. Really, really love you so much. Which is a more deeper sound. These are just examples, but try to find some examples. It's like you're not a different person, but you have a different emotion, and different emotions can have different sound effects, so to speak. Try to find those. Try to find and play with those. And if you're up to it, use them within your storytelling, within your presentations, right? If you try to teach a person something, and it's he said this or she said that or something, try to use a little bit different intonations, different tone heights, so to speak. I speak out of tones because of my singing background, but different heights and lows of your voice. Try to find them, try to play with them. It's much fun. It really is. It really is. Doing your whole presentation in and that record yourself and learn back. That's really fun. That's really fun. At least that's what I think. Okay, guys, I see you next time. Bye bye.